Avas methir. That's Old Norse for how are you doing? Today on Pict Norse Grounding Mindfulness, I'm going to focus on the mountain meditation that's been made famous by Jon Kabat-Zinn. This mindfulness is one of my absolute favourites. It's a powerful journey which encourages us to seek inner stability and peace, even in the face of unpredictable change and the storms of chaos. This is my simple version or adaptation of Jon's original monologue, and to him I pay much respect and thanks for sharing his gift of spoken healing into my life. Will you join me on the gentle, relaxing adventure of discovering your personal mountain and connecting with its unwavering strength, steadfast comfort, and renewing life today? The mountain pictured is called Buachaille Etive More. Found in Scotland, translates from the Gaelic as the Great Herdsman of Etive. This impressive, imposing mountain stands guard at the southern end of Glencoe and is the crown of the beautiful Glen Etive. Over 50 miles directly east to Buachaille is the ancient crossroad Pictish Village of Moulin, a place where the Picts decimated a Viking Army in AD 903. As my ancestors are of Pictish and Norse blood, I now see the genetic markers being expressed amongst my competitive siblings. Located at the southern end of the Great Glen Fault, Buachaille is a southern landmark of the natural travelling and trading route used by the Picts to cut east-west along through the Highlands of Scotland. Approximately 90 miles northeast from Buachaille along the Great Glen Fault, you arrive at Inverness on the east coast, famous for the great Pictish Knockagill ballstone. And Inverness is located in the centre of a treasure trove of magical Pictish artwork carved on stones and boulders. Joanna Close Brooks says it's mysterious and often beautiful. Pictish sculpture presents one of the great puzzles of Dark Age archaeology. Before we start our guided mindfulness meditation today, focusing on the mountain, please make yourself comfortable, whether you're seated or lying down. Take the time to get your body into a relaxed and comfortable position. Firstly, I want you to notice your breath, the way you breathe in and out. Be mindful of your breath and continue to breathe deeply. Bring your awareness to the sensations of your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out, and the gentle rhythm it creates within you. As you breathe in, you let it be, and as you breathe out, you remind yourself it is as it is. Each inhale and each exhale announces the next cycle. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on the feeling of the oxygen going in through your nose and mouth, into your lungs and back out again. Breathe deeply down to the bottom of your stomach. Now, as you're comfortably sitting and noticing your breath, expand your awareness to what your breathing does to the sensations of your body. If you're in a chair, make sure that you're sitting upright and with dignity. And as you bring your attention to the seat and the surface beneath you, and if you're lying on the ground, notice the support that your body is provided. Establish your body into the strength of the chair or the floor or the ground or the grass, and become aware of your connection to the solidness. Notice that it's complete and whole, and in this moment, you're actually grounded. Gravity has you gently in its grip, and you are unwavering in your resolve to relax. And as you sit or lie there, relaxed, focusing on your breathing, begin to visualize a grand mountain. A mountain whose peaks pierce smoky clouds, and the slopes continue upwards, up into where the air is clear as crystal, and from where the view is endless. Picture a mountain with slopes that are both jagged and gentle at the same time. Picture a mountain supported by a vast foundation, wide and deep, rooted deep into the bedrock of the earth. This mountain is a monument to all that is solid, grand, unmoving, and indeed beautiful. And as you picture the mountain in your mind before you, what can you notice? Can you see trees? Is there snow on this mountain? Maybe snow's blanketing the lofty heights up in the clouds. Perhaps you can notice a waterfall cascading down one of the sides of the mountain, and mist spraying off into the open blue sky. However you see your mountain, let it be as it is, a clear, perfect creation standing before you. And as you look at the mountain, move towards it. Maybe you can just slowly move in your mind towards it. Maybe it's like flying towards the mountain until you can touch it and you can feel part of its slopes, the juts of stone under your hands, and the coolness of the rock, maybe the softness of the moss, the gentle dew on the grass. Maybe there's snow that you can touch with its coolness in your hands. Share in the mountain's stillness. And as you touch the mountain, slowly move into the mountain. Become a part of the mountain. Grounded in your posture, your head becomes a part of the skyward peak. Your head is supported by the rest of the mountain's form, granting you an awe-inspiring perspective of the unfolding landscape before you, in each direction, behind you and about you, off into the distant horizons. In this moment, let yourself be part of this mountain. Become one with the mountain. Take on its stability as your own. From the top of your head, down to your neck, into the balance of both of your shoulders, which are like cliffs, descending down into your arms and forearms and coming to rest in the valley of your hands. Let your body become the mountain. Your feet, legs and hips are its base. If you're lying on the ground, it's your back and hips, solid and rooted beneath you. A foundation that cannot be shaken, extending up into your spine and your abdomen. You have a core of stability. And now focus back on your breath. The breath that's always coming in and exhaling out. And focus on the breath and notice that it moves you. You are a living mountain, alive and aware, yet unwavering in your stillness, inner stillness. Because in this moment, you're completely what you are in the mountain. It's beyond words and thoughts. At one with the mountain, you're centered, you're grounded, and you're unmovable. You're a mountain, witnessing the sun travelling across the sky. And you notice the light and shadows that the sun colours across the slopes. Moment by moment in the mountain's stillness, the surface of your slopes and cliffs teem with life and activity. Snow runs down the peak, which is your head, melting, forming streams running down your face, running down the slope to the lower areas where the trees and flowers bloom and die. And then again, next season, bloom again, in the cycle, as the wildlife returns in the spring, thrives in the summer, and departs in the autumn. And in winter, there is a cool, cold, quiet stillness. The only noise is your breath breathing in and out, like the wind which wraps around the mountain, chilling its surface as the clouds bring gentle flakes of snow down upon your arms and legs, which form the slopes and base. And as you focus on your breath again, breathing in and breathing out, Be content that as a mountain, people can see you and they call it beautiful and inspiring. And yet, this mountain is also dark and ominous. It knows all these things, and yet it's content. Content to just be. You're content to just be still, solid, unmoving, the mountain. And as you sit there or lie as the mountain, see in your mind's eye how the night follows day. As the sun dips over the horizon into the darkness of the night and the stars. And then again the sun rises and brings with it its warmth and growth as the trees and grass bring joy to your slopes. And as you sit or lie, unmoving, aware of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. As the mountain, you're unmoving. You don't need to be thinking about the past or thinking about the future. You're just aware of this moment, of this time. Aware of the changes that you can feel that each moment brings around your slopes, the slopes that are your body. Maybe it's the cool air that you can feel. Maybe it's tingling in your hands or feet. Even though you can feel these things, you are solid as the mountain. You remain unmoving, breathing in and breathing out. You're still as the seasons flow one into the other, and your breath, breathing in and out, swirls round about your body, the cliffs and slopes of the mountain. And now you notice the weather turning from tame to stormy and turbulent. There's winds and rain, hail so treacherous it seems to tear at the surface of your slopes. And yet, for all its fury, the storm does nothing to the mountain. None of the storm's bluster and noise concerns the mountain. The mountain is calm and solid. Its serenity is housed deep within. Imagine that serenity and calmness housed within your chest and stomach and hips, and that you, like the mountain, will not be disturbed. You will not be moved by the storm's furious anger. Just like the mountain, as you sit or lie in meditation, you choose to learn to experience the mountain as a means to embody the same centeredness, the same unwavering stillness and groundness in the face of all that changes in your life. What's happened in your past and what may happen in the future over the seconds and the hours and the years as they unfold. Just like the mountain, you choose to be centered and still and grounded, focusing on the now. Like the mountain, you choose to experience the changing nature of your mind and your body. You choose to acknowledge the world around about you. You acknowledge that you'll have periods varying in intensity, just like the daylight and the darkness of night. There will be dark times and light times, times of activity and inactivity. And just like the moments that fill the mountain with colour, there will be moments in your life where there'll be colours of joy and happiness and strength and celebration. And then, just like the mountain, you call on your calmness, the calmness that comes from focusing on your breathing in and breathing out. You call upon your own calmness to encourage patient strength and to re-establish stability within you. You choose, like the mountain, to let your calmness and your breath and your focus and groundedness in this moment to give you strength to move forward into whatever the future holds, and be willing to encounter each moment with mindful composure and compassionate clarity, just like the mountain. Now, as you sit and embrace the calm stability that the mountain has brought to your body, I invite you to refocus on your breathing. Notice the breath coming in and out, in and out. Move your focus to your hands and maybe start bringing some gentle movement to your body, wiggling your toes and maybe flexing the muscles in your neck, your back, and your arm, bringing yourself back from the mountain to the room or the park where you're spending this time in mindfulness. Bring yourself back to full awareness of where you are. Ready, calm, strong, stable and composed to go back to whatever your day had or has in store for you, remembering that at any time you can pause, focus on your breath, and again reconnect with the stability that is found within your mountain. If you found this mindfulness focusing upon the mountain helpful, invite you to come back again and join us on Pict North's grounding mindful meditations. I hope you have a good day, and may you bring calm, strength and joy to the people that you encounter today, just like the mountain.